3, 2, 1, there it is. All right, so YouTube up again. The YouTube off the phone is having issues. Facebook is having issues. Now, real estate flipper. So your goal is to buy between a 52-week high and low. Yeah. Okay, easy tool. The premium has to be 1% of the ask price. Absolutely correct. You got it this time. Okay, I am trying to fix YouTube. It should be working now. TikTok lagging. Yep. TikTok horrible tonight. Can't help that one. You're buffering. Yep. TikTok lagging. Buffering badly. Hey, James. Again, buffering. Connection. YouTube, TOS, blah, blah, blah. No YouTube live. Yep. Got a bad connection. Please tell us about DJT. I will tell you about DJT in 20 years when they have 20 years of increased dividends. Other than that, DJT is a novelty until it proves itself, in my humble opinion. Glitchy. Yes, it's on his side. Tell the kid to get off Fortnite. I will be joining your trading group. See you in the morning. Well, all right. Inspire me is better now. Yep. So what plane did you buy? I didn't. I was just looking. Haynes. So you're explaining stocks go up, stocks go down. I thought we sell stocks before Friday. Hayes, I hold until Friday to cover your covered call. Not like that. Thanks, Damon. Let me see if I can explain it again a little slower. If today is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday, at this moment in time, which, by the way, tomorrow morning, all this will change. So when the market opens tomorrow morning, all these numbers are going to change. I'm showing you how to do the math to figure it out. Now, these numbers will be totally meaningless tomorrow, but it gives us an idea of what they're going to be. So if I am buying it tomorrow morning at 1931, if I sell somebody the right to buy it from me at 1950, which is more than what I paid for it, it is called a covered call, which means you are covered, which you are safe. It's two trades in one. You're buying the stock, you're selling a call option against it called a covered call, one of the safest trading strategies there is. Now, if I'm buying here, selling here, this is the premium in which I collect. The premium as of this moment in time. Okay, tomorrow this is going to change. It's going to change every 3 to 5 seconds. Every 3 to 5 seconds, that number is going to change. 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 So as long as the market's open, these numbers are constantly moving. Constantly. What am I buying it for? What am I selling it for? What am I collecting? Is this more than 1%? 29 cents is 1.5% of 1931. That's how I get the 1% for Macy's. Now, YouTube is not lagging. Okay, thank you. If I change to AT&T, okay, $18.80. Well, the closest strike price is 19, right? 18.80, the closest strike price is 19. The 19 is selling for 8 cents a share. That's a 0.5%. That's a no. That's a no for me. Don't get me wrong. I love AT&T. If AT&T was going to give me 1%, well, then I'd think about it. But it's not, so it's a no. Okay? But TikTok is lagging. I can't help you out with that. Sherry, how are you today? Nice for you to follow, Sherry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so YouTube is not connecting. I don't know why that is. Having issues, I guess. All right, next on my list, AMD. Late to the party. Hey, Mike Junko, how's it going? Anything good for tomorrow? We're looking at AMD, Advanced Micro Division. Mosquito. How the hell mosquito get in here? Okay, AMD. First thing I want to see is 182.30. The 182.50s, ooh, check that out. $4.10. That is way over 1%. Do you trade at opening or wait until 10? No, I trade at the opening. Okay? I want to be in, I want to be out, I want to be in my car heading someplace important at 10, 10:30. I don't want to be trading at 10 o'clock. Okay? I'm on at 9 in the morning. As soon as the market opens at 9:30, I have almost all my trades ready to go. 9:45, I'm basically done. And done it. How you doing over there in Instagram world? All right. AMD. It's going to be a no. 30 days ago, she goes down, she goes up, she goes down, she goes up, she goes down, she goes up. Now we're coming back down again. Sorry, AMD is going to be a no. AbbVie. ABBV. Right, 170.40. The 170s, 107. Yeah, it's a no. Sorry. Do you trade the So continue with AMD. Jojo, that was AMD. AMD was a no. The numbers just didn't work. Okay, there's over 300 companies in my roster, and I rotate them based on when is the dividend. For that, I use a dividend calendar. Okay, here's a dividend calendar. July 2024, the first week, Comcast, American Express, Bristol Myers Squibb, JP Morgan, Cisco, MasterCard, Gap, AT&T, Verizon, General Electric, Oracle, Marvel. See, this is one of my lists right here. And this is how I trade. When the dividend comes up, that's when I want to look. I want to see. Do you find you sell in the money or out of the money? I usually sell at the money. At the money, that's the highest rate of return. Amazon's a no. I wrote that before you answered. All right, Jojo, way to go. Everything is based on when are they paying their dividends. Because stocks only move for two reasons and two reasons only. One is a known reason, we know. One is an unknown reason. Let me explain a little bit. An unknown reason is a natural disaster, a hurricane, a flood, a tornado, something that just happens that we don't know about. Or how about when Exxon Valdez crashed on the Northwest, spilling oil all over the place? British Petroleum sprung a leak in the Gulf of Mexico. Apple got a huge lawsuit that they had billions of dollars. Okay? 3M, same thing. A lawsuit had spent billions of dollars, and they decreased their dividends. Those are unknown reasons. We cannot predict when they're coming. We cannot set up to take advantage of those. Those are reactionary situations. They happen all the time. Okay? Now, a known reason, stock split, earnings, dividends, seasonality. What is seasonality? Winter, spring, summer, fall. Why does Weight Watchers go up the first of the year? Come on, really? Okay. Why does Hershey's go up the first week of February? Why do oil stocks go up in March and April? Why does Apple go up in the fourth quarter and the third quarter? Okay, certain things happen based on the calendar. Winter, spring, summer, fall, Easter, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Black Friday, New Year's Eve, Christmas. Those things you can plan for. So, unknown reason, no way you can plan for that. A known reason, you can plan for it. That's why I like dividends. Dividends, stocks have a tendency to move up just before the dividends. Okay, I like 2 weeks before the dividend. So if Lowe's is on the 24th, I want to buy it 2 weeks before on a Monday. AGNC, the 31st, 2 weeks before on a Monday, the 15th, which is tomorrow, so on and so forth. I'm having a major issue with YouTube over here. It's just not want to reconnect. MUR. Jojo, I don't think I've ever heard of MUR. Why are you giving me something I've never heard of? Murphy's Oil. That's a no. Sorry. Monthly. What does that mean? It means I can only trade it 12 times a year. 12 times a year, well, I'm only going to get 24, 25%. What the hell would I want that for? Some people like monthlies. I don't. I like weeklies, getting a check every single week, 52 times a year, not 12. So MUR is a no. Sorry. Next on my list, ExxonMobil. XOM. I love Exxon. We were just talking about Exxon a little while ago. What do you think happens to stock retirement accounts if the dollar crashes? Mike, interesting question. Let me ask you a question, Mike. Okay, serious question for you, Mike. You ready for this? If you have a car you own, you have a house that you own, okay, you got, some blue jeans, some shoes, some pots and pans, stuff like that. What happens to all that when the dollar crashes? Do you still own it? Does the value of it change? No. If you buy a stock, that is a share of a company. You own a portion of that company. So the dollar crashes, so they replace it with something else. Whatever they replace it with is going to be coupled with everything you own. Tires, gasoline, gallon of milk, some eggs, a house, mortgage rates, stocks, commodities, bonds. Everything's going to be tied to whatever currency that we have. At this moment, the currency is the US dollar. When it collapses, which it probably will, and they replace it with something else, no matter what happens, if you buy 1,000 shares of ExxonMobil at $113.59, and they replace the US dollar with a widget, you still own 1,000 shares of ExxonMobil, whatever that widget equation is going to be. And then we're still going to look at 1% of whatever the widget equation is. So there's really no relevance whatsoever, the dollar, as opposed to something else. What is your top performing stock with premiums? Macy's. That was quick, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. Inspire me more. What is your top performing stock? We already did that, Macy's. Hey, I'm caught up with all the questions. I'm definitely having a problem with YouTube. This does not want to reconnect. All right, so let's do this. Let's get this thing off of here. Let's get out of there. Let's end. We got what? Another half hour to go. Okay. Unable to stop streaming at the moment. I can't connect and I can't disconnect. Lovely. Unable to do anything on YouTube. Sorry, guys. All right. So that's ExxonMobil. 113.59. The closest strike price is going to be the 114. The 114 is going for 86 cents a share. That's not 1%. And I like Mobil. Let's take a look at the 30 days. 30 days. Okay, here's 30 days. Look, down, up, down, up. It's in the middle of an upward trend. We're missing out on the upward trend because the 114s. Wait a minute. I can do the 113s. Okay, look, the last trade was 113.27. Okay, the bid 113.02, the ask 113.59. Now, when the market opens tomorrow morning, these are going to be a lot closer because there's usually a 1 or 2 cent spread difference between the two. Okay, so first thing you want to check is what the ask is going to be in the morning. Okay, because if it's at 113.27, the 113s are going for 135. Take 27 cents off that, yeah, not quite 1%. All right, not quite 1%. But look, she's in an upward trend. Granted, you're getting 86 cents a share. What is 86 cents a share? Let's open up the calculator. Okay, 86 cents a share. The purchase price is $113.59. It gives me a grand total of 0.75. So that's 0.75%. Randall, I would like to watch more. How many times during the week do you do a live on TikTok? Randall, you're not going to believe this, but every day, 9 p.m. Now, I've been on since January 2nd. I've only missed 2 days. 2.5 hours every single day, and I've only missed 2. So I'll be back here again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel, and no YouTube for you guys because this is giving me a pain in the butt. Oh, ooh, we might be able to get back on again. Dividend Stock Talk. All right, audience. No, it's not made for bloody children. Next. Smile. Take the damn picture already. Damn it. Takes so long. Go live. Here we go. Now we're going live again on YouTube. See if it works. All right. So it reset. Wonderful. Like to watch more. Randall, awesome. You got it. All righty. So that's ExxonMobil. I love ExxonMobil. It's just not working this week. Might work better next week or the week after. I've joined the Patreon. Can't find the Discord link though. Inspire me more. I will send you the Discord link. All right. I have to do that separately. I no idea how to preset it. PSEC, PSEC is next on the list. PSEC, what is that? Prospect Capital. Nope. It's a monthly. I don't do that. Bristol Myers Squibb. Ooh, I like Bristol Myers Squibb. All right, $40.60. So we're looking at the $40.60. That's what I can buy it for in the morning. The closest strike price is going to be the $40.50, which is 10 cents less. Take the 10 cents off of this. So it says 50 cents to 70 cents. So more likely I'll be making 40. That's just around 1%. Okay. What's the chart telling me? High, low. Where was it? Where is it? What direction is it going? Pretty easy to see. Can you join Patreon without Discord? Of course you can. Does Ford do weekly options? Yes, Ford does. Ford is one of my favorite companies. At this moment in time, Ford's a no because it's too high at the moment. I'm waiting for it to pull back before I jump back in. So Bristol Myers Squibb, 40 cents, 50, there we go. High, low, blah, blah, blah. Last 90 days, here we go. 90 days ago, 5 things I want to look at. High, low, where was it, where is it, what direction is it going? Now I want to look at any kind of pattern there might be. Look, 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 week. Okay, so up, down, up, down, up, down. That's all stocks do. That's it, that's it, that's it. That's it, and that's all. Eli Lilly Pharmaceutical, no other pharmaceutical company. All right, Eli Lilly is a little out of my price range. Sorry, Paul. Okay, Eli Lilly might work great for you, but it's a little rich for my blood. I like to say $250 a share or less. Less way to fall. Okay, do you want to fall off a hill or do you want to fall off a mountain? Anyway, that's just my opinion. All right, last 30 days. Now, why do I want to look at the last 30 days? Well, the last 30 days is going to give me a good indication of where it's going to be by Friday. If I'm thinking of getting in on Monday, I want to make sure it's a good opportunity to be out by Friday. In on Monday, out on Friday. So 30 days ago, 41.50, she dropped down to 39.55, shoots up for the 30-day high right here, 43.10. That's the 30-day high. Drops down to the 30-day bottom. She goes up. Now she's pulling back. So she's pulling back. So it's going to the downside. Now, I am going to write down Bristol Myers Squibb, not for this week, but for next week. Why? Because here's where she is now. She's giving me my 1%. Okay, so I like it. But look at the chart. Down, up, now it's coming down again. So 4 or 5 days of coming down should bring me down here somewhere. And then when she turns around and goes back to the upside, I like 2 days to the upside. Yeah, my fan just turned off. Hold that thought for a second. Yes, I have exterior fans on because my cameras overheat and they turn off. All right, Facebook is not working, so we're going to stop it. I'm just going to get rid of Facebook because it keeps falling onto my computer. It did it last 3 days. 3 times. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of that one. Eli Lilly Pharmaceutical. Okay, thoughts on NNE. Paul, 115% last 365 days. Okay, Paul. You know what? There's hundreds upon hundreds of ways of investing. A lot of strategies, a lot of different stocks. I could go on and on and on. There's 9,597 stocks to pick from. I like a certain set, and that's it. Eli Lilly is a great company. It really is. Hey, Sick and Dakar. Sick and Dakar. All right, how you doing? Oh, that was a good one. Whew. All right. Now, Eli Lilly is a great company. However, and I've already said this once, I really don't like repeating myself. Thank you. Scalp SPX daily. Yeah, sorry, I don't do SPX. Um, I have certain criteria, and it's relatively simple. Stocks under $250, 20 years of increased dividends, and weekly options. Now, with that criteria, there's over 300 companies I'm looking at. Now, although Eli Lilly is a great company, I'm not paying $1,000 for anything. LLY, it's 948. Yeah, sorry. How are you? I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for asking. What's your return a year? It averages around 50% or more. Granted, last year I only did like 41, 42. This year, so far, one account is up 31%, and the other account is up 69% already. All right. Thank you for that. Next on the list. So Eli Lilly's a no for 2 reasons. One, it's $960, and it's at an all-time high. No, no, and again, no. Okay, I don't do the thing. And for those who don't know what the thing is, and this is for you, Paul Buckley. Ooh, I went to school with Paul Buckley. No, wait a minute, Michael Buckley. Yeah, Michael Buckley. Okay, Paul. The reason it's a no: one, it's $950 out of my price range. Two, it's at a high of the year. If you think the people who bought down here at 450, or even the people who bought here at 600, don't see this and think to themselves one of two things. Why don't you SPX? One, it ain't a profit until you take it. So if you bought it down here at $600, now it's worth 940. That doesn't mean squat. Where are you from? I'm from the Boston area. It's not a profit until you take it. And number two, nobody ever went broke taking profits. Okay? Nobody ever went broke taking profits. And this doesn't mean squat until it's in your account. Okay? I don't care where you bought it. I don't care how high it is. I don't do the thing. The thing is buying it here at $948 and waiting for it to go higher. Yeah, no thanks. You're standing on a ladder waiting for someone to bring you a taller ladder. No, doesn't work for me. Now I got over 300 companies to take a look at. This ain't one of them. Not until it comes below $250 a share. All right, where was I? WFC, Wells Fargo. Ooh, I like Wells Fargo. Ooh, Craig, we want to take a look at setting up your account. Cash secured puts, ombre. I love them, not here. Sorry, not something I teach it. And the strategy here was designed for a 9-year-old little girl. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way to lose. Simple. This guy's making no sense. Oh, I'm terribly sorry you can't comprehend 50% per year. Terribly sorry about that. That's over there on YouTube. Want to join in Discord? Well, there's always that possibility. How crowded are the morning Zoom calls? Not crowded at all. Wondering how early I should get up to secure my spot. Well, there's no really time securing a spot. Everybody gets their what do you call it? The invites at the same time. Okay, I go live right around 9 o'clock. 9:02, 9:03, 9:05, something like that. And the Discord is only for those that are on the morning trading group. Sorry. Have you got your Monday stock for the week? Queen J, Yes and no. Your dry sarcasm. Alrighty then. Um, Now, what do I mean? Do I have my list ready? Well, when I say on my videos, I say on every video, hey, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader. So I have a firm belief in, do I actually sit in front of my computer and find out everything before you guys? No. I sit at my computer the exact same time I go live. When I go live, that's the first time I'm looking at those stocks. I mean, I'll send out the list on Sunday night, but that's just a list. It's not taking a look at the numbers and it's not taking a look at the charts. Okay, I don't look at any of that beforehand. Do you trade iron condors? No, I do not. That's not simple, Jimmy. Okay, simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way to lose. Simple. You're missing the simple part. Simple part is the covered call. Safest strategy there is. You buy a stock, you sell somebody the rights to buy it from you for the exact same price you pay for it. You collect the premium if the premium is more than 1%. Okay, that's just the way it is. Dividends. Many Verizon shares at 30.84. Right, P, I have no idea what that means. I'm making the assumption that you own a lot of Verizon shares. Well, I have no idea what that has to do with us. Okay, now Verizon is on my list. I'm not 100% sure if it's on the list this week. So the answer to the other question is, I look at my stocks the same. Well, see, I sent out the list the night before, or actually, they've started asking, people in the trading group started asking them for Friday so they can do their own research. Which, okay, more power to them. So I send the list out on Fridays, or Friday nights, or Saturday nights, something like that. But I don't look at my account until Monday morning. Can you discuss the tax repercussions of weeklies? Just pay short-term capital gains? CUD. All right. GUD XM. That question is specifically for you to have a conversation with a tax planner or tax strategist. If you're worrying about taxes, that's like going to a Rolls-Royce dealer and asking what kind of gas mileage the car gets. If you're getting a 50% return on your money, it is your responsibility to find someone that will help you pay little to no taxes whatsoever. There are a lot of strategies out there for you to pay little to no taxes. That is up to you to figure it out. I cannot give you any advice in that manner whatsoever, other than talk to a tax planner or tax strategist. All right. Next on the list, Dollar General, DG. Dollar General, first thing I always want to see. Uh-oh. How do I get an invite on the Monday mornings? Well, that's an interesting one. You go right here to the10minutetrader.com. Wait a minute, it's going to pop up. Whoops. Okay, the10minutetrader.com. Or you can go to my bio right up here, top left corner of your screen. You might see my pretty little face there. Smash that. It will take you to the DM page where you can send me an email. Okay, if you want, send me your phone number. I'll give you a call. We'll have a nice chat. I like talking to people. And also the link to my website, the10minutetrader.com. And look at this right here. Live trading online. If you don't like that, you can always slide down here a little bit. Look, live trading. Join our morning trading group. All right, let's go back to where we are. Back to, what are we looking at? Dollar General. First thing I want to see, as always, 133.40. The closest strike price is the 133s. It's going for 78 cents. You take 40 cents off of this, you get 138. Okay, I'll say it again a little slower. If I'm buying it for 133.40 and I'm selling it at 133, well, I'm losing 40 cents right off the top. So I got to take that 40 cents that I'm losing off of my profit. My profit is 178. So 178 minus 40 is 138. 138 is more than 1% of 133. Okay? Thanks, Dividend Stock Dog. James, can we get a hint for tomorrow? I'm all in cash. I need something to do. L-Rock, you can join the morning trading group and go that way. That way you actually see everything that I'm doing. Okay? I'm showing you a bunch of stuff here, and I think I've listed off at least 3 or 4 since the beginning of the show that are yes. All right, so Dollar General, we get our 1%, right? Now, look at the chart. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? What direction is it going? Great. I'm not at the high. High's way up here. I'm not at the low. I'm somewhere in between, right there. Great. Awesome. What's the last 90 days? Well, last 90 days look a little bit like this. High, low, where was it? Where is it? What direction is it going? Is there a pattern there? Slow to the downside, slow to the upside, slow to the downside, slow to the upside, down, up. Okay, we're in an upward trend at the moment. Let's look at the last 30 days. Last 30 days, here we go. That last 30 days turns it from a yes to a no. What do I mean? Well, let's take a gander. You ready? 30 days ago was the 30-day bottom. She went up, pulled back, went up, pulled back, went up, pulled back. Now she's at a 30-day high. What happens after a 30-day high? More than likely, profit taking. Oh, check it out. Flipper wants to take a look at T. Rowe Price. Love T. Rowe Price. But T. Rowe Price is a no. Do you have any black friends? Well, of course I do. That's a stupid question. And I don't look at friends on the color of their skin. Just what kind of a no, I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. T. Rowe Price is going to be a no because it's a monthly. Okay? I don't like doing monthlies. They only pay once every month, which is 12 times. I like weeklies. That's 52 times a year. So Flipper, sorry about that. T. Rowe Price is going to be a no. Next. ABR. What the heck is ABR? ABR. Oh, Aber Realty REIT. No. GLW. Ooh, that's Corning. GLW. Corning's going to be a no. Okay, it's at the high of the year. Okay, I don't like high of the year. Starbucks. I mean, James, you are Italian, right? Yes, I am Italian. I have no idea what that means. So Corning is a no for this week. I like Corning, don't get me wrong. 45.70 to 46s are going between 40 and 55, so that's close to 1%, but it's at the high of the year, so she's going to come back down. Bam Bam wants to take a look at Starbucks. Now, I do have Starbucks, and Starbucks is not on the list. It is now. SBUX. Not going to get it tonight. I'm going to get to it tomorrow night. Vail, we looked at Vail last night. Vail last night was a no. Okay. Siri is on the list. No, it's not, but it is now. Siri, we'll take a look at that later. It was because the guy asked you if you had black friends. Well, Elrock, I don't compartmentalize my friends by the color of their skin. It's, are you my friend or are you not my friend? I could care less about your height, your weight, your skin color, your tone, your nationality. I really don't care about any of that stuff. Okay? I had my best friend like down the street, Petey Peters. He was black. Not that I cared. He was just a kid down the street and we had fun with. That's all. All right. Mara is up next. MARA. Ooh, I like the chart. 2089. 2089. The 21 is the closest. 73 cents. That is close to 2.5% for the week if you like Mara. And we're going to take a look at it. All right. Indian Flash, Siri. I already said that. Ben. BDC's RIT is a real estate, is a royalty trust. All pay out 90% of their income, leading to higher dividends. All right, Ben. Ben, you're new. Because if you were here for longer than you've been here, you would know that I think JEPI is a big fat turd. All right? And I don't like realty trusts. I don't. So we haven't done a turd of the day, so let's do a turd of the day. Here we go. JEPI. Number one, core science cuz. Okay. Number one, Ben, it's a monthly, which means I can only do it 12 times a year. And we all know that 12 is a whole hell of a lot less than 52. Because I like to get a weekly check. Weekly check, weekly options. 52 times a year. Monthly options, monthly checks. 12 checks, 52 checks. That's one. Okay? Number two, 5702. 57s are going for 10 cents a share. Now, I like 1% per week, or 1%. 1% of $57 is 57 cents. This is offering 10 cents. Absolutely atrocious. Two reasons. Let's go a little deeper because it gets even worse. JEPI. Now we're going over to Yahoo Finance to find out some interesting information on. It's at 17% for June. I have no idea, James, what you're talking about over here on YouTube. Okay? Now, we're looking at JEPI. Okay? JEPI giving you a monthly dividend. Whoop-de-doo. That monthly dividend is coming to a grand total of 7.34%. 7.34%. Now, you're new here, so you haven't seen all of the 1% per week. Now, 1% per week comes to 52% per year. But you like Super Turd at 7%. That's why I think it's a turd, because they're only offering you 7%. 7.3, excuse me, 7.3%. So you're taking your money, putting it into a pony that's giving you 7.3%. Now I'm taking my money and I'm putting it into a whole bunch of different ponies, getting 1% per week, which is 52% per year. Now, I'm not a college graduate, didn't go to college. I stopped off at a college for visiting, visit my friends who did go to college, but I didn't go. But I do know that 50% a year is a hell of a lot better than 7% a year. And how about we just leave it at that, because I have a whole lot more crappy things to say about JEPI. Is Wells Fargo any good? I love Wells Fargo, James. I do. Wells Fargo is the top of my list. As a matter of fact, for this young gentleman here, we'll take a look at Wells Fargo. Okay? Wells Fargo. Oh, that's not right. WFS. That's not it. Why don't I have Wells Fargo at the top of my list? WFC, that's why. Okay, now for Hayden, SCHD, another super turd. Oh, Mousetrap. How about covered calls on cows? Yeah, that's almost as bad as WJEPI. Okay, so Ben, here we go. Let's take a look at Wells Fargo for a second. Wells Fargo, 56.69 to 57 is going for 58 cents. That's 1% per week. Ask yourself a question. Do I like Wells Fargo? Well, let's take a look at what just happened. Okay, a year ago, here we are. We bottomed out at 38.59, topped off at 62.55. Last 90 days. Here we go. Last 90 days. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Look at this big gap down. I love that big gap down, especially on Wells Fargo. Why? Wells Fargo's been around for over 100 years. If I can take advantage of this, I'm going to. What do I mean by that? Well, that gap is going to fill eventually. I'm going to be looking at that thing first thing in the morning. Only because, whatever reasoning that is, they're most likely going to retrace. Thanks a lot, buddy. You got it there, James. Now, the reason why I like Wells Fargo, well, number one, she's been around for over 100 years. They consistently increased their dividends. Great. I love it. Why not? It's paying out 1%, 56.69 to 57 is going for 58. 58 is more than 1% of a $56.69 stock. Okay, I'm looking for 1%. 1% a week is over 50% per year. Why wouldn't you like Wells Fargo? It's been in business for over 100 years. It ain't going anywhere. All right. Okay, this gap is going to fill eventually. I'm like, I can almost, wait a second. There it is right there. Last trade, 56.54. The bid, 56.57. The ask, 56.69. Whenever you see that, the bid and the ask higher than the last trade, the market maker is going to push it up. He just told you right there, 56.54 is the last trade. If I want to sell it, I can sell it for higher than the last close. If I want to buy it higher than the last close, well, the market maker is going to push it up tomorrow. So if the market maker is going to push it up, this gap is going to fill eventually. So I'm jumping in on some of that Wells Fargo. And that's like number 4 I've given you guys today. WFC. Writing it down and circling it. Ooh, I like that one. Cows. Really, Ben? You want me to look at cow? COWZ. Yeah, it's a no. I told you it was a no before I even looked at it. SCHD. Hayden, that's a big super turd. SCHD. I'm learning. All righty. Hey, Ben, I'm not insulting you specifically because you don't know. And a lot of us don't. I didn't know this stuff when I first found out. Cools, we already looked at Mara. Did we already look at Mara? I think we were looking at Mara. Oh, Mara's on the list right now. That's one we're supposed to be looking at. All right, Mara, 2089. Okay, 21 is going for 73 cents. That is over 2%. Let's take a look at it. Cool. All right. Why? Why super turd? Not turf, turd. How about Comcast? James, I love Comcast. Okay, incorporated in 1964, has 64 million people, 64 million customers paying them a check every single month. All right, so we're going to do Mara, what do you call it? Walgreens, and that's going to be it. Okay, Mara and Walgreens, and that's going to be it. I want to find out exactly what that is. Bring up my calculator. The 21, okay, look, $20.89. That's the ask. Okay, if I want to buy it tomorrow morning, ask is what I'm paying. Now, granted, when the morning wakes up, these numbers are going to change, but they're going to kind of stay similar to where they are. All right. So 20.89, the closest strike price on a covered call would be the 21. Okay, 20.89, 21. Or I can go for the 20.50. Okay, either way, I want to check out what the numbers are. And it's a simple math problem every time you take a look. So at 73 cents, clear this, 0.73, that's my profit. And it's going to cost me $20.89 divided by 20.89. Gives me a grand total of 3.5%. 3.5%. So here's the big question. And this is a big question. Number one, remember rule number 1? Never buy something you don't want to hold long term. Do you know who Marathon is? Do you like Marathon? It's so many to choose from. Actually, no, it's not, James. Okay? It's not actually that many to choose from. But do you like Marathon? Do you mind owning Marathon for the long term? Yes, Bo, I know Mara doesn't have any dividends. That much I know. Now, Marathon is one of those few companies we let slide because it works so well. But for the most part, I forget who gave it to me in the first place. But it's originally not on my list. It's just one of those that, 3.5%. Why the hell not? You know what I mean? So let's take a look at the chart. First thing I want to see is the high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? And what direction is it going? Take a look at this channeling right there. I love stocks that channel because it stays within a certain range. It makes it easier to buy and sell. Yeah, Demon, I know that one. We haven't gotten to that point yet, okay? We're at still the 1 year chart. The 1 year chart, high, low, where was it? Where is it? What direction is it going? That's the 1 year chart. Great. We're not at the top. We're not at the bottom. We're somewhere in the middle. Awesome. Last 90 days. Here you go. Last 90 days. What do you see? Okay. to the upside, but look how tight they are. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's a pattern. Look how tight those trades are. I first started with Nike. All right. I like Nike. I actually have some money. That is a little scary to me. All right. Well, let's zoom in to the last 30 days because that's the most important to me. The last 30 days. Where do I see it going? All right. Inspiring me. I could also get a list of stocks we'll be looking at in the morning along with the Discord link. Yeah, inspire me. I'll begin doing that as soon as we finish up here. Okay, as soon as we finish up here, I'm going to send out the link for the morning trading group and the stock list of what's up for consideration with the dividends coming up and anything I've written down and circled. Okay. When I say, oh, I like that, I write it down and I circle it. Yeah, that's when I'm most likely going to be trading tomorrow. Inspire me. Oh, okay, thank you. Alphabet is good for June. James, no, it's not. Alphabet doesn't pay dividends. All right, where were we? Oh, Mara. So take a look. Okay, down, up, down, up, down, up. What does that say? It keep on going up. Well, do you like Mara? That's the biggest question. Does it make sense? Do I like Marathon? If you don't like it, if you don't understand it, if you don't know what it is, don't buy it. Rule number one, never buy something you don't want to hold to a long term. Wally Yabawa, can we get the group link? Visa good price right now? Question mark? I don't think so. Wally, what he's talking about the group link, hold on, Charles Schwab. Ooh, I don't know about Charles Schwab. We'll have to look at it tomorrow because right now we're wrapping up. We're looking at one more tonight, and that's it. That's going to be Walgreens after I answer this question. The group link, Wally, is he talking about the morning trading group? I have a morning trading group. We trade every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 9 a.m. until about 10 or 11 when you guys are done asking questions. I stay on until you guys are done asking. Okay? How long did it take you to become profitable in college and slowly introducing myself to trading? Justin, nice that you're here. Lewis, so what stocks would you buy for long term that pay good dividend? Lewis, long term, in my humble opinion, is 30 days. That's long term for me. It's different for everyone. What were we just going to do? Oh, that's what we were just going to do. The 10-minute trader. Okay, that's my web page. If you come up here to the bio, right here at the top left-hand corner, my pretty little face up there, you slam on that, and it'll give you this little link, the10minutetrader.com. That's this right here. The other one is a little envelope. You can send me an email, a direct message, if you really want to talk to me. Okay? Now, there's over 27, last time we checked, 27 imposters pretending to be me. So if you get a text, an email, a call, or anything asking about cryptocurrency, Forex, futures, WhatsApp, Telegram, yeah, that ain't me. If you want to call me, come up to my bio right up over here, top left-hand corner, and there'll be a little tiny envelope. That's where you send me a message. You don't want that? The10minutetrader.com. The live trading is right here. See it? Live trading. You just click on that link. That'll take you to my Patreon page. Okay. Other than that, you can slide on down. It says it right here. Live trading. Join our morning trading group right there. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wait a minute. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. until we're done asking questions. Friday, 3 p.m. Because remember, I want to get in on a Monday and I want to be out on a Friday. So I do all my buying on Monday. When Friday comes, I want to make sure all the positions I got are going to be profitable, and it's the only time I have to do anything to fix it. All right, that's that. Let's get back to the trading. For that, we want to take a look at the last one for the night is going to be WBA. Now, you heard a lot of crap in the news about Walgreens. You heard a lot of crap in the news about Walgreens. JP Morgan, I think we already looked at JP Morgan today. Yes, we did, and it was a no for JP Morgan for this week. Okay, now, JP Morgan is on my list. I like the stock, but just not this week. So Walgreens You've heard a lot of crap about them. They're closing a bunch of stores. Yeah, well, they had 8,700 stores. They're closing 25% of them because they have a lot of ones that are losing money. Exposing Furos. Hey, you're back again. Hey, James, I used your strategy and bought TSLA. Ugh, 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 3 of them. And did an at the money call last week. Well, alrighty then. It would, for me, TSLA, no. BITX, no. Coin, no. You got that, James? Okay, DJT, no. Okay, all of those do not have 20 years of increased dividends. They're all going to be a no. But hey, exposing Furos, you're a little bit different than all the other people in the group. Maybe that works for you. Okay, I don't tell people what to buy. If it works for you, great. More power to you. It's just a no for me. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, TSLA is one of those companies that's designed to go up in value. All right. Anyway, Walgreens. First thing I want to see, what can I buy it for? $11.53. I already own Walgreens, but for those who want to take a look at Walgreens, $11.53. The 1150s are going for 20 cents. Well, that's more than 1%. Great. What's the chart telling me? High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? You see this big, huge downturn. It is actually going down. This is the lowest it's ever been in 7 years. If you're thinking of buying a stock to make money, you buy low and you sell high. Jim, MasterCard, I love MasterCard. I'll put it on the list. We'll take a look at it tomorrow. But this is the last one we're looking at tonight. Skip selling puts and just bought 100 shares of stock and immediately did a covered call at the money. Well, awesome. That's good. They expire this coming Friday. Well, alrighty then. It felt dirty to me not to sell the puts first. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Okay? But don't get me wrong. I like the concept of selling puts, but I don't teach it here. Here, I teach one thing and one thing only. This trading strategy is meant as a stepping stone. For those of you guys who don't know anything about the stock market and want to get 50% per year, great. This is a great place to start. Once you get good at it, fine. Add other stuff to it, other strategies. I skipped the extra step, like you said. Okay. So we're looking at Walgreens, $11.53, the 1150s, going for 20 cents, well over 1%. Here's what we're looking at. Great. Let me see the last 90 days. The last 90 days. Here we go. Same thing. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Where's it going? Look at the pattern. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Big gap down. This gap is going to fill eventually. Now, last month, we thought this was a 30-day bottom. Nope. Then we thought this was a 30-day bottom. Okay? No again. Big, huge drop down. I love a big drop down like this. When she dropped, I kept my eye on it, and as soon as she turned, which was Monday was a 30-day bottom, 1, 2, 3 days to the upside. Okay, there's your 30-day bottom. That is the bottom of the 7-year period. I skipped the extra step. I did a buy right. Is that correct? Did I spell that correctly? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made money on that one. Well, don't know yet because you said it's expiring this Friday. All right, so to make money in the stock market, you buy low and you sell high. Well, my friends, you cannot get any lower than the 7-year bottom. 7-year bottom. Uh-oh, we're low. We're low on juice. So how about I keep going until the phone turns off? Okay, I'm very low on juice, so as soon as it turns off, it'll be it for the night, and it might interrupt in the middle of a sentence. So we'll see how it goes. What stock is this? This right here is Walgreens. Yes, and I know Walgreens is shutting down 25% of their stores. Well, they have 8,700. There's a Walgreens in every major city in the United States. Walgreens has been in business for over 100 years. I don't think they're going anywhere. Yep, same thing happened to British Petroleum when they went from where they were and they crashed down because of the spill in the Gulf. Everybody was abandoning ship. Do you let your contracts expire worthless, or do you close them at a percentage? I close my trades. I let them expire worthless when it hits 80%. Now, I do that on a different trading strategy. Now, remember, I trade over 6 accounts. I share 2 of them publicly. Okay, so if the one that I'm sharing publicly makes 50% per year. What do you think the other ones get that I don't share publicly for free? Well, hell of a lot more. Let's put it this way. I cut Apple off my list because it was only giving me 4% per year. 4% per week. 4% per week, that's a nice return for the year. Maybe all losses? Nope, not at all. All right, so anyway, last 30 days for Walgreens. Here we go. Last 30 days. Check this out. Okay, down, up, down, drop, big, huge drop. This is going to fill eventually. Don't kid yourself, and it's not. Here's the 30-day bottom right there. 3 days to the upside. That is my invitation to jump on in. All right, that being said, ooh, I got something on Discord. Oh, I have questions on Discord. I have to answer those tonight. All right, so that being said, that was the last one of the evening. I'm going to call it a night. It's past 11:45. Well, alrighty then. You guys have a great night, and we will see you again tomorrow. Now, for those of you... Oh, wait a second. Craig, are you still here? Craig David? Or is it David Craig? I forget. But we were going to talk about setting up your Thinkorswim account. I don't know if you're still here or not. No? David, you're not here? David Craig? Craig David? It's Craig. Craig David, I think it is. Not here still? Because I told you we'd take a look at your account and help you set it up. So I want to let you know I didn't forget you. All right, you must have bailed early. That's okay. That's fine. Oh, another night. Michael David Robinson. I'm still in Apache Dell. Picked on my own. Reconnaissance? Okay. Would like to be in the morning group. Wait for... Oh. Well, Michael, you know how to do that. You've been here long enough. Let me quickly take a look at Apache APA. APA 30. Nice. Whoops. Last 30 days. Okay. Oh, well. Thought you had to be invited. Oh, no. To the morning trading group. Anyone can join that. It's the other. All right, so the morning trading group is live trading. All right, so you can join that by signing up either right here, live trading, okay, the 10-minute trader, or right down here. That will take you to Dividend Stock Talk on Patreon, okay? But on Patreon, that's for the morning trading. The other one, hold on a second. What are your best top 5 dividend picks for income? Well, that would be Walgreens, Nordstrom's, Macy's, AIG, Ford, General Motors. Is that enough? Now, Michael David Robinson, what I was saying is anyone can join the morning trading group. Okay, fine. Now, the morning trading group takes this strategy. What you need to be invited for is the other strategies that make more money. Now, I don't invite you unless you at least been in the morning trading group for a couple of months and you perfected this one. Yeah, APA, I didn't expect it to go up right now over 30 or anything other than the dividend buy-in. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure where you jumped in and what you're looking to do. So this is one of the things about the morning trading group. We can actually take a look at your trades and we get to talk. We get to talk back and forth so I can have a better idea of what you're looking for. All right. I'm in at 29.50. Well, it's at 29.97. Okay, that's a 47-cent increase, which is a 2% increase, which if you're holding it, great, fine. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you already have your 2% profit. What are you looking for? It's not a profit until you take it, number one. The 30s are going for 47 cents. Okay? So the 30s, 47 cents, that's over 1%. And you're already, yeah, so you're already in the money. So I don't know. Will you ever increase the price of your morning trading group? Yes, I will. Okay? It's going to get to a certain point. See, I don't want too many people in it. So at some point, when I reach the limit, if that's all I want, at that point, once it is full, then people will be going on a waiting list. And that's when the waiting list is when the prices will increase. Until then, it's going to stay the same. Bro, pregnant. Oh, yeah. No. Just the camera adds weight. Seriously, it does. I'm like 150, and I'm almost 5'11", so just a smidge under 6 feet. That's not funny. Dividend gut. All right, so hopefully that helped you out a little bit. It's it's almost 12 o'clock. You guys have a great night. 150 in tons. Yeah, thank you. Would the current members be affected by the price change? Oh, nope, only the new people. The camera adds, yeah, more than 10 pounds. Price of morning trade, it's $100 a month. Now, the interesting thing, at $100 a month, you get to watch over my shoulder and you can ask me any questions you want. And you get me every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every single week. And if that's not, if that's not worth it for you, then don't do it. All right. So, all that being said and done, it was a great night. Hopefully, you guys learned something new. I hope I went through everything. There was one thing I was going to go over, but he seemed to have disappeared. I told him, because now I'll say it again, there's 122 people here. If you seriously want to talk to me, top left-hand corner, right over here. See my pretty little face right there? Slap on that, and it'll come to my bio. In my bio, there'll be a little tiny envelope, which you can send me a direct message, DM, direct message. If you want me to call you, put your phone number, I will give you a call. There's 27 other people pretending to be me. They use my picture, they use my videos, and they create a website that looks similar to mine. But you're here live, you actually hear me. I will call you if you want. Teach me not to gamble, but to trade. Now, that's a tough one. Okay. What's the maximum SI3? I have no idea what SI3 means. Wildcat, definitely thanks. I'm going to be around more because I just started dividend purchasing. All right, well, Wildcat AM 29. Hey, more power to you. If you want some advice, drop me a number. I'll give you a buzz. We can chat. This might be for you, it might not be. It's slow, it's boring, it's almost enough to drive you insane. Same stocks over and over and over again. Nice, like that. What is the maximum size of the morning group? Don't know yet. I think I might cap it off at 50. Okay, I think 50 is a nice round number. I don't want too many people. That's right up your alley. Well, alrighty then. Yeah, I don't want too many people in the morning trading group because I want everyone to get enough information and ask questions. How many people in there right now? Well, not 50 yet. Remember, I just started this in January. Okay, so we started January 2nd was our first broadcast. Right? Somebody was stupid enough to show me how to use this, and I've been doing it ever since. It's not at 50 yet, but as soon as it gets to 50, people will be put on a waiting list, and then it'll go up as the demand requires it. Okay, because people drop out all the time. I consider this as a stepping stone. Okay, you learn what you need to learn, and then when you're ready to graduate and go to something else, you know, something that may offer more than 50% per year, great, that might do. Inspire me more. You just got here. You just signed up, I think, today. Okay, don't be such a hurry. Perfect, got in early. Yes, you did. Anyway, I am done. Phone's about to die. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And for those of you who are in the morning trading group, I'm about to send out the list. And for those, I think it was Inspire Me More. You needed the Discord link. Send me a message on the Patreon because I'm about to go to Patreon as soon as I shut this down. All right. All right. You guys have a great night. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye on YouTube. All right, now for those of you down here on the big screen on YouTube, hope you learned something. I will see you again tomorrow night. This is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow for a safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Have a great night.